Good morning, everybody. It is Dory from Dory's Journey. I wanted to give you an update. I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy surgery on September 12th, 2016 with Dr. Darren Tischler at Hartford Hospital in Hartford, Connecticut. My highest weight was 333.5. Surgery weight was 300.5. And today, week 32, I am coming at you at 235. Which is amazing. I really don't even believe I weigh only 235. I remember even before I had surgery thinking, wow, 235, if I've met someone who was, 235, I'd think, wow, that's great. They, can be in Wonderland and 36 pounds and things like that. So, yeah, 235 is like that magic number for me too. Like I always think about 235. For some reason, I know 225 will probably be the same thing. But any event, yeah, so that was a 1 pound loss since last week. I haven't done a video for a couple of weeks, so I'll go back, look at my notes. Week 30, I was 238.8, which was a 0.5 pound loss from the week before. Week 31, I was 236, so that was a 2.8 pound loss from the previous week. And week 32, I lost 1 pound from last week, so I'm down to 235. It's kind of funny the way that my body is working with processing calories. I use my MyFitnessPal. I use it pretty religiously. I use it every day. I usually input my food even prior to eating it and make sure that I'm measuring things. And so I allow myself 1,000 to 1,100 calories. But for some reason, I don't really have a loss, or maybe just a couple ounce loss if I keep myself down to that. But if I am eating, 1,300 to 1,500 calories, I have a loss, which is weird. I'm attributing it probably to using the Wii and dancing and getting steps in. I get over 10,000 steps every day. Even though I'm a stay-at-home mom, I stay home most of the day or I'm running errands. I really make an effort to get those steps in. I make an effort to get up and to move and to clean and to just do all the things that really need to be done anyways. So I make that really big effort to get over 10,000 steps every day. I do the Wii a couple of times, so I'm getting the physical activity as well. I shoot for on my Fitbit, I am shooting for over 10,000 steps a day, over 40 minutes of physical activity. I'm trying to think what else they measure. Calories, I didn't even set that thing. It's like 2,000 something calories or something, I don't know, burned. But basically on the MyFitnessPal, it logs the steps. Like yesterday I had almost 14,000 steps. And I think it was like almost 600 calories burned or something. I don't go ahead and eat those calories. There's always calories left over. There's like 500, 600, 700 calories left over at the end of the day from my exercise and what I eat in. Basically what I've been eating, I got kind of sick of the chicken salad with the rotisserie chicken. I got sick of making the chili with beans because it was really not helping me to have the beans because of the carbs. And I know there's fiber, but it just wasn't working right for us. My husband and I are both doing the paleo type eating, no rice, no pasta, all that jazz, definitely no bread. Those are things that really aren't good for our body anyways, but being a bariatric patient, you should really never eat those things. Once in a great while, you could have rice, but bread is definitely a no-no. Pasta is a no-no. No matter which way you slice it, you can say, well, I'm going to have whole wheat pasta, or I'm going to have this, or I'm going to have that. Really, that's not a food that a bariatric patient should be eating. Having said that, everyone's journey is their own. If you want to have whatever you're eating, then have it. If you have regain or something, just don't complain, because that's just kind of ridiculous. But anyways, that was my little soapbox comment. So anyway, so what we've been eating is I was wrapping asparagus in bacon. Um, it was absolutely delicious. We love it. My husband and I, we eat it, we snack on it. We'll eat it with like a little piece of chicken for a meal or something. But now what I've discovered, which are totally heavenly, are Brussels sprouts wrapped in bacon. And so I just take, I cut a package of bacon, I cut it right in half. I slice the Brussels sprouts in half, which, here's a tidbit, the best, now I've tried Brussels sprouts from different places. The best ones are at Trader Joe's. They seem to have the most fresh, the ones that have the less leaves falling out as you're preparing them, the less, they're bigger, they're meatier, if that's even a word in the vegetable lingo. But anyways, so Trader Joe's, so I cut them in half, and then I wrap a half a slice of bacon around it. I usually wrap it around this way, and then I wrap it around the other way, and then I put it in a pan on tin foil, or even a glass dish, and I put them in and I just line them up, and I bake them at 350 for probably like 45 minutes or so, 45 minutes to an hour. I like mine crispy. I don't really like fatty bacon when it comes out of the oven. So we have those, and the stats on those are great. For 2 pieces of bacon, so that would be 4, 4 to 5, because some of them are small, so I have to cut even half a slice of bacon into a half, so it's quartered. So that's, I think it's 90 calories, maybe, for the bacon, maybe 90, I think it was 90. Yeah, 80 or 90, depending on the brand. And Brussels sprouts aren't bad. I think it's like 25 calories or something for that. And so that fills me up. It definitely helps me to feel full and feel satisfied and getting the good fats in and all that. Yesterday what we did was we had our group over from church. At our church we have probably like 200 people, members, and we're broken down into groups, usually geographically, and we just have these Bible talk groups where we get together, we have a Bible talk, and we can, talk about God or whatever. Other times we get together and just share food and stories, and we're very close. We're an extremely close-knit church, which I love. I've been there 19 years. Everyone knows everybody. Everybody is in your life. They challenge you to be better. They congratulate you when you're doing well. We serve the community. There's a whole host of things that we do at our church. I absolutely love my church. I love our minister, his wife. Everything is phenomenal. So anyways, our Bible talk came over yesterday to our home, and we ended up having like a taco bar type thing. And so we did the meat. We did a crock pot full of probably had 10 pounds of ground beef. So we have leftovers. So it was really good. I didn't have any taco shells. I didn't have any tortillas, nothing like that. I put it on a plate. I put like a half a cup of the seasoned ground beef, and then I had, a little bit of sour cream. So I'm gonna make homemade guacamole. So I had that. I had some cheese, salsa, and a little bit of lettuce, and that was phenomenal. That filled me up. So we have that as leftovers, which I really like having, like a Mexican ground beef or ground turkey or the mix left over. It's just easy. It's versatile. You can use it for so many things. That's really the big tip here, would be to prep, like food prep ahead of time. When we don't have food prep, my husband and I, we just don't even know what to do. We'll grab a protein bar until we prep something, but I haven't been having protein bars now for like maybe 4 days. I have started drinking the Premier Protein shakes, 1 a day. It's only 160 calories, but it gives me 30 grams of protein. It helps me like in between drinking water. I have a cup of coffee in the morning, and then I drink water for the rest of the day. Rarely I'll have a cup of coffee in the afternoon because I started taking these supplements that give me energy. They're called Yellow Bullets, but they were out of the Yellow Bullet, so I got the equivalent, and I think it's called Black Spider maybe. Weird names. They have ephedra in them. I take a very small amount. I take one in the morning, one in the afternoon. It gives me the energy that I need to accomplish everything I need to accomplish with my children, with my household, with my husband, with my exercise. I'm just flying, and it doesn't give me jitters. It doesn't get me sick. It doesn't do anything. So on the advice of my nutrition guy who owns a nutrition store down the street, he's amazing. He's been in business like 20 years. But anyway, so I take that. So I limit my coffee. I have the one in the morning. I haven't taken my morning Black Spider thing or whatever it's called yet. So, but anyway, so that's it for kind of food. Those are kind of my go-tos. Baked chicken. I'll leave that in the refrigerator. That's easy to take out. We also saw on Facebook the other day, I saw a recipe, if you would, for you take provolone cheese and you put them on a parchment paper and put them in the oven at 350 for like 5 minutes maybe, just until they're brown. You take them out and then you put them on like a casserole dish side, just so it molds itself into a taco. And then it becomes a taco. So like we did the other day, we did that to try it, and then we had the shredded chicken that we had already had in the refrigerator. We put that on it, a little bit of cheese, pecani sauce, which is like a salsa, and we ate that. We just tried it. My husband loved it. He tried the shell thing by itself, and it was just phenomenal. He said that it reminded him of matzah bread with cream cheese. So, provolone cheese does have a lot of calories just for a slice, so I try to limit myself with that as well. I'm not eating a lot of cheese like I used to. I'm just not craving it as much. I'm not really eating yogurt as much as I used to, although I like it. Nothing against it at all. I'm just really getting more meats, protein through that way. Trying to get the vegetables in with the wrapped bacon or we did like a vegetable stir fry with mushrooms. We got fresh mushrooms, and we had Brussels sprouts, and I think we put peppers, something else. But we do like a little stir fry, and we'll add in some chicken or beef or steak or something. And that's good. It gets us full, and it really helps us to be able to move on with the day. And to have the energy that we need to do our things. So, before I go, I wanted to talk about that Starbucks unicorn drink. Just because, listen, everyone's mentioned it but me, so I need to mention it. So anyways, so Starbucks came out with, I'm sure you heard, this unicorn drink. The drink looks phenomenal, as so pretty, sparkly. It's got sparkly dust on top, and it's like a sugar or whatever. And so anyways, they started serving it, I don't even know, maybe a week ago, and it was only supposed to be for a few days. I'm up in the Northeast. I'm in Massachusetts, and apparently we only got enough supplies for one day, and by the time I heard about it, it's no dice. I personally wasn't going to drink the whole thing. I did want to try it just to see what the hype was about. So I have 4 little ones myself. So I was going to buy, just a small 16 ounce, have a sip or two, see what the fuss was about. And then my kids wanted to all try it just to say that we've tried this drink. That was supposed to be limited time, yada, yada. So we don't have it around here. It's been sold out since day one. I don't know if they're going to get it back. One of the employees did tell me the other day that they're going to try to make it a menu item for good. It's crazy. I will tell you that anybody who consumes more than one of these drinks just for the sole purpose of trying it, as a bariatric patient, is crazy. Crazy. There was 62 grams of carbs, 58 grams of sugar. It's like drinking a half a cup of sugar. That is not good for anybody's body, especially us who had surgery. But it's a great drink. I did find a hack on YouTube that made the drink, and and it came out fine. They use different ingredients. And then I also found one on Facebook that makes a bariatric friendly version. So there's like Greek yogurt. I forgot what else she used in it. But anyways, they made a bariatric friendly one that doesn't have all that sugar and garbage. So anyway, so that's my spiel about the unicorn drink. Haven't had it. I don't really care about it really to have it, but please be careful out there when you're choosing things, when you're choosing what to put in your mouth. Like, there are a lot of people out there who really are dying, literally, to have this surgery and just can't afford it. Their insurance isn't paying, and here, my insurance covered my surgery. I am extremely grateful, and for that reason, I won't just shove anything in my mouth and take it for granted. So I hope, you know, you guys out there who have also had the surgery or are going to be having the surgery will not take things for granted and will, you know, not put crap in your mouth to eat and just kind of undo all that great stuff. Or any kind of habits, going back to smoking or drinking alcohol or anything like that. It's just, it's not cool. It's not good for your body. So anyway, so that's my week 32 update. I definitely feel like my clothes are fitting looser. I can fit into a 14-16 bottom now. Mostly just like the workout type clothing, LuLaRoe clothes. I do like a 14 top, 16 top. I'm doing 14, 16 tops for other clothes as well. My t-shirts are fitting a lot loose. Where they were tight, I'd have to pull them down. Now they just fall down. Some shirts I can't even wear anymore, which is great. So yeah, so the clothes are a lot looser. I can tell my butt, I'm losing my butt, which is great because that was a source of frustration for me. You know, in about 6 months or so, I will go to see my plastic surgeon through my surgeon's office, and they will do like an arm, you know, they'll do my arms, they'll do a tummy tuck, and stuff like that. So I'll have a consult on that probably in about 6 months. I have, I've lost 98.5 pounds. I only have 1.5 pounds left till I hit 100 pounds lost since the beginning of my journey, which is phenomenal. So I have about 70 or so to goal. So I think probably a couple months prior to hitting that goal, I think is when I will go to see the surgeon and kind of see what he thinks. I have, you know, my arms, you know, I have my bat wings, as we call them. You know, my muscle is definitely firming up because I'm still working on that. But I have, you know, all this that I'm sure they'll take. There should be something, I've always said, like with a burn unit, maybe donating the skin to a burn unit. That would be phenomenal. That would be great. So anyways, that's my update. I hope everybody has a great day. And if you have any questions, leave them below. Subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below. I only have 55 people who are subscribed. Other people have like thousands. I don't know. Maybe I am not, what's that word? Maybe I'm just not interesting enough. I don't know. But anyways, subscribe down below. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below as well. Thanks, guys.